Hello everyone, my name is Mouse Tutorial and today I'm going to show you how to set up your workspace for Forge 1.7. And this is going to be the first episode of a series on where I teach you how to make mods in Minecraft 1.7. So before we can actually start, I need to mention a few things. The first one is that you need to know how to program in Java already. If you do not know how to program in Java already, I refer to a link in the description. It's the new boss and he's great. He's gonna teach you how to use Java. I cannot explain how modding works in Minecraft if you do not know what inheritances are, if statements, while loops, do loops, and everything like that. So make sure you check that out first. Second thing is that this will be a tutorial for the absolute beginners. So if you have a little bit of knowledge already on how to use Forge, you might want to skip ahead a few tutorials because I'm also going to explain a few basic details. Okay, so before we can actually start, we need to get a few things. First one is the Java JDK. Ooh. This link. The link will be in the description. All the links I give you or strings I need to give you will be in the description, so go check them out. It's pretty straightforward. Just download and install it and we'll be alright. Second thing is Eclipse, which is going to be our compiler, I'd say. Um, just make sure you get the Eclipse IDE for Java EE developers, this link, and choose your bit system. So this is going to be where we type our stuff and it's going to translate it to Java files. So we need that. And the last thing we need is our API, which is Forge. So this is the Forge website. As you can see, it has a bunch of links. You want to make sure you get the 1.7. 1.7 is what we're going to work with, so make sure you get that. Now there might be a 1.7.2 or 1.7 recommended. It is not out at this moment, but if it is out when you watch this tutorial, make sure you grab that, otherwise get the latest version. So I'm gonna get the 1.7.2 latest. I go all the way to the right and I select the SRC, which is gonna be what we need. So once we do that, we get a zip file. Now drag it to your desktop and I would advise you to make a new folder. This folder is gonna hold all the information that we need in this tutorial series. So I've already done that and I've also done something else. But what you need to do is just go to that folder and extract it. You'll just get a folder with a bunch of files, but we're gonna worry about them later. Oops. Okay, so what you want to do next is shift right click on this folder. So left shift and right click on that and we'll open up this window. My PC is in Dutch, so you might want to look for open command prompt here. That's what it's going to tell. It will be fourth, I think. So make sure you get that and a black screen will pop up like this. Now the next thing you want to do is type gradial w.bat setup decomp workspace dash dash refresh dash dependencies. So once you type that and you press enter, it will do a bunch of stuff. So I'm not gonna do that because I've already done it in preparations. Here it is. It will do all kinds of stuff and after about 2 minutes on my PC, so it might be a little bit longer on your system, I don't know. It will say build successful and it will say it's done. So once you get that, and you might want to skip pause the video for a second because that's gonna take a while. The next thing you want to do is type gradlew.bat Eclipse. Eclipse is gonna be the thing that we're gonna type in, so it's gonna set up especially for that one, for Eclipse. This should take about 20 seconds or so. So while that is doing its stuff, we're gonna make a new folder. Oh, it's done already. That's even better. We're gonna make a new folder called Workspace and a new folder called Source. So the Forge is gonna be our API, where we get our stuff from that we need, our dependencies. A Workspace is where we're gonna set up Eclipse, and our source code is where we're gonna make the mod files, so the Java mod files. Cool. So what you want to do now is open up Eclipse. You can close this window, by the way. Open up Eclipse, and we'll say something about wrong workspace because I have another one open right here. What you want to do is go browse and search for the folder that you just made right here, and select Workspace. Hit OK and hit OK again. So wait for it um, to load. You can just click this one away. We don't need it. So you will get this. It's Eclipse. It's really cool. What you want to do next is right click here in the Project Explorer, choose New, and choose Project. Now I'm going to choose the Java project. If it is not displayed on the top, you can just scroll down, find the folder Java, and click on Java project. Now the next thing you want to do is uncheck this use default location. Uncheck it and click on browse. We're going to use our own project's location, so we need to point that to Forge. So click on your location where you installed Forge, select Forge, and hit OK. Then you want to click on Finish. It might ask you to open a different perspective. I'm gonna do that because this one is especially for what we're gonna use. Cool. So as you can see right now, I have all the Forge files. This is our API, so let's see, reference libraries. And here is all the Minecraft source code, which we're gonna refer to later. So that's what we need. That's our API. API is installed. Now what we're going to do is make our own folders system. And we're going to do that a little bit different. Let me drag this to the other screen because I need to check some things on that screen, which you don't have to see. So what you want to do is open up this folder, go to source, and create a new folder. This folder is going to have a name, which is our mod ID. What is a mod ID? A mod ID is an ID for your mod. Wow, that was pretty obvious. Every mod has an ID, and if a mod has an ID which another mod has as well, you're gonna have problems because that's the string that Forge is gonna refer to. So that needs to be identical. Now for this tutorial series, I'm gonna use mouse modding as my mod ID. I'm pretty sure no one else got that. So mouse modding, we're open that and we're gonna create a new folder again. We're gonna create a lot of folders. We're gonna create the SRC folder, which is gonna hold all the sources. And inside there we're gonna make a main folder. And inside there we're gonna make a Java folder and a resources folder. So the Java is gonna hold all the Java files, the Java, what you'd make in Eclipse. The resources is gonna hold all the assets. For example, it's gonna hold textures, it's gonna hold name files, it's gonna hold sounds, it's gonna hold models, and stuff like that. So inside the Java we want to create a new folder, and that needs to be our mod ID again. So let's create mouse modding. And we're going to go back to resources and create a new folder, assets. And inside here we want to create another folder. Wow, what a surprise. And we want to call that our mod ID, but with lower cases, so no upper cases. Just like that. Cool, so that's done. Now we can close this again and go back to Java. To Eclipse, my bad. We want to create a new project, Java project. And we're gonna give it the mod ID, mouse modding. Now you don't click on next, you want to click on, don't click on finish, you want to click on next. Right click on the SRC folder you see right here and click on remove. We're not going to use that. On the projects tab you want to click on add and add the Forge project. Hit OK. On the order and export you want to click on Forge and hit finish. So now it's making that project. There is an SRC file folder again. Make sure to delete that by right clicking on it and clicking on delete and confirm. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna refer to these folders. So we're gonna make these folders are project folders, I'd say. So right click on your project, click on new and add a folder. To give the different location, you want to click on advanced and go to link to alternate location and click on browse. So once again look for that folder, go to source and select Java, hit finish, and do the same again. So highlight your project, new folder, advanced, link to auto location, browse your location, and you want to highlight resources. So select that and hit finish. Now we have these two folders. What we want to do is use them as source folders. So just select both of them by using Control or Shift and right click, build path, use a source folder. So now they're source folders and that's what we need. Cool. Last thing I'm going to show you is how to set up a run configuration. So let's do that. There is a green arrow right here. You want to make sure you click on the black arrow right of it. Go to Run Configurations and click on Java Application. Now for the project, you want to click on Browse and select Forge, because that's where the main full class is. For main class, you want to click on Search and look for Launcher. After Launcher, there will be net.minecraft.launch wrapper. So click on that and go to Arguments. Now for the arguments, I need to check something really quick on my other projects, because I cannot remember those. So this is going to be our project arguments. They will be in the description again, so make sure you get that. This is why I don't know them out of the top of my head. So that's done. You want to go to class path. Click on user entries and add a project. Select your project that you want to add and uncheck these two boxes and hit OK. In the source, you want to add a Java project, your project, and once again unselect these two. So Java project, select your project, uncheck OK. Now hit apply and run. Now we should see Minecraft starting up. Our mod is not in because we have not made a mod, but we should be able to start Minecraft at least. And as you can see, we can start Minecraft, we can create a new world, and that's what we need for our first tutorial. So our second tutorial will be about how to set up GitHub. This is not required, but I do recommend it, since that is what I'm going to use if you have questions. So if you have a question, it's really hard to browse someone's code. They need to upload it to Pastebin, and I need to check it, and I need it to request another file. They need to upload it. That's a lot of work. If you upload to GitHub, let me show that real quick. GitHub. And let's just get one of my projects. You can see that I can browse the code that we made. So that's really cool. I can just look through all your files and find the problem. And just find the problem. So I'm gonna teach you how to do that next time. It's not, you do not need to watch it, but I do recommend it. So this was my tutorial 1. I hope I'll see you next time, and leave a like if you liked it. Make sure to subscribe to me and favorite the video if you want to see more. I'll see you next time. Bye.